Okay, it's approximately 2-3 minutes after 9, and we're back on record. Nikki, let me take you back to the Plaza Apartments.
Mm-hmm.
You resided there, you say, for maybe, what, 30 days?
30 days.
And then you got your hood
Mm-hmm.
and got your place,
My mama
house.
found me a place,
And
yeah,
you-
with Richard Chapman.
Okay. Now, were you living by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, tell me when you started having an intimate relationship. Is this the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me when you started again having an intimate relationship with Ronnie Lear.
It never stopped. It was off and on. His wife would catch hold to what was going on, I guess, so he say. And he wasn't just messing with me. And I knew that. But it was just something to do. I mean, something to do. That's
Okay.
basically what it was. And he paid good money.
Come on. Come on. Come on. So he
paid for it.
I got it.
So let me.
I guess they could call me a prostitute.
Hold on. Stop. You need to stop. Keep that. I'm holding you responsible. Go. Walking in slow, David.
Right here.
Right there?
Right there.
Over there.
Sit.
Right.
Oh,
Turn,
yeah?
face that camera. I want you to stand up. Let's sit down.
Sorry.
Now I want you to swing this way and look at this young lady right here. Nigga, I want you to tell me who this is.
Billy Burton. Jeffrey Burton.
Jeffrey Burton.
Jeffrey Burton.
Did you go to school with him?
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna ask you at this time, do you know this young lady?
You went to school with me.
Okay. Went to school with Nikki, right?
Yeah.
That's all, you've never seen her outside school?
Well,
And
I don't think we ever hung out outside of school that I'm aware of.
tell me,
Yeah, we did too.
tell me where he was.
Over at my house on 8th Street.
Tell me what took place and all the people that were
Me,
involved.
you, Victoria, Aubrey, and Quincy.
Tell me what you were doing at that point in time.
You asked me to turn around, and I was on my hands and knees, and I jiggled my ass for you.
Were you clothed?
Naked.
You were naked. What was Victoria Caldwell?
She was naked also.
How old was Victoria Caldwell at that time?
Underage, about 14, 15.
You stated that you never knew Quincy, right? You stated you never knew Quincy
I
Cross.
don't know him, man.
You stated you never knew Quincy Cross. That's what you told me
I don't
during
know
your
him.
interview, that you did not
Right.
know Quincy Cross. Now,
You also took pictures.
and tell me what kind of pictures were taken at that time.
Nude.
I didn't take any
Okay,
pictures.
Jeff, we've heard enough of that today. You are officially at this time being charged with murder, kidnapping, rape 1, tampering with physical evidence, and abuse of a corpse. We're done with it.
Thank you.
Here you go. Here's the rest.
You keep running, and I'm gonna go back on record. 9:15. As it relates to the CD, I am back on record. We have already been on record with the DVD, where a positive identification was made by Ms. Nikki Brown on Jeffrey Burton.
And he told another lie too, because before I got kicked out of Mayfield, last summer, Necktie, Tamara, him, and Quincy was on the porch on 15th Street in the yellow house,
So,
smoking weed.
So we pretty much, as a positive identification that was made, and let's go back, Nikki, to your home, and I wanna kinda like just touch on your relationship with Ronnie Lear. Ronnie Lear was a what?
Police officer, detective, something.
And you stated that you would see Ronnie Lear and he would pay you?
Yeah. And I
What?
never got in any trouble. Never.
What?
Tickets, anything.
What kind of monetary value did you receive from him when you?
I received jewelry from him. I received flowers from him. I received birthday gifts from him.
And if he showed up to and you were intimate with him, what kind of monies would you receive from him?
He was expensive. He would pay $300-400 at a time. He was real good about money.
Now,
He just wanted me to keep my mouth shut.
tell me if any, were there any additional police officers in the Mayfield Police Department that you had any relationships with?
I had, as in they wanted me to be an informant. Ty Jackson and Bubba Henley. I done it one time for them, and they told the people that was around Cross, their friends, the Memphis dudes. And as soon as they busted them, they told that I told it. So that put me in a bunch of danger. Officer Ty Jackson, Bubba Henley, Morrison, Brent Farmer. I get them mixed up. Yeah, it was Brent Farmer. And another one coming to my house on Derby weekend, telling me that my boyfriend was selling dope.
Now, who was your boyfriend?
Sean Williams. David Williams was there. David Williams is Sean's brother. They had a search warrant for him, but we had a noise ordinance is what it was supposed to be.
Had an arrest warrant or a search warrant?
They didn't have a search warrant for my
They had
house.
a warrant.
They had a
arrest
warrant for David.
Okay.
David's
arrest
address
warrant.
was not for my house. His car wasn't there. Yeah, it was there. His brother was at Derby. I was on the internet. He was watching a basketball game. This is on East College. They said arrested
Right
David.
over there by the school, middle school.
Preschool. Well, preschool,
Yeah.
middle school,
Right.
that same street. They arrested David. They told me that they had the right to search where David was sitting at. David had a bottle of Mad Dog behind the pillow. They asked me where else did he come in the house. He hadn't been nowhere but in the living room. They arrested him, took him out. Then they told me that they was going to search the bathroom. They told me that they knew that Sean Williams was selling drugs out of my house and from my house. The drugs was in my house on East College. I argued with them that it wasn't. They told me it was. By that time, they was all over the house, coffee, pots, everything. They searched everything. They searched in my closet where they said he put stuff at on the top of my closet. After that, they sit me down. They stayed there for about 2 hours. And they was like, tell us. They called his parole officer to see if he had permission to be at Derby. They asked me who we went to Derby with, everything. But before then, they seen him going to Derby. Who car he was in and everything. And it come to the point where they told me that if I got somebody, I wouldn't go to jail because they found a baggie with a corner knocked out. And they told me I wouldn't go to jail if I got somebody for them. So I said, just fuck it, so I can just get out of it. get out of the bag. It would have been a misdemeanor anyways, a paraphernalia charge. But anyways, I done it. But before I done it, he made me take my clothes off. I had a pair of thongs on, a jersey dress, and that was it. Because I was going to go out after I got off the internet. They made me take all my stuff off and turn around in a complete circle twice while they stood in the doorway and looked at me. I put my clothes back on. I didn't put the jersey dress on, mind you. I put on a pair of sweatpants and a t-shirt. But Henley slams out my front door and says, "We get the bitch next time." Then they come back with $40 for me to go get a pack of Coke, because I was doing Coke at that time. And I went and got the boy in my brother David's car. Come back, I went to the fairgrounds. I don't think they even checked me. They got the pack from me. And I was supposed to have a cell phone and a beeper, and I left both things in the car. So I messed that up, but they still got them because they had the marked money. But they had it where I signed the paper saying that I would get them, and they showed the dude the paper with my signature and everything. And I made a report about it. The FBI guy came down. He supposedly done an investigation, but he asked me about the Jessica Curran stuff also. I got that written too because I had to write it out for him. They sent me a paper telling me thank you, and then Mayor Burns sent me a paper saying that Shannon Powers, Keller, I don't know his name, Keller, that's who it was, and that was the end of it. And then, hold on, every time I went to jail, they would always come and say, "Why did you do that? Why did you tell the FBI that we made you strip down to your clothes?" And anything that I got in trouble for, they made sure that it stuck. And I had to take everything to trial.
And before that happened, you didn't get in trouble?
I didn't get in no trouble, no.
So what?
It seems like when I got with Sean, when Officer before that, when I got with Officer Fortner coming to my house and I was getting stuff for him for Austin, and basically Austin, because Fortner started coming to my house. I moved from 8th Street and I moved in with Sharon Sherrill. She's dead right now. And my friend Sharita, because I didn't want to go home to my mama. I got with Kevin Jones. I started running with him. I stayed at his mama's house. We stayed here, there, and everywhere. I moved in with my mama when I got pregnant with my little boy. And I got on HUD again. And I moved to East South Street in the Bottoms. And that's when Officer Fortner started coming to my house. He never came to my house when my mama was there. He never come to my White House on 8th Street. He did not come bother me until I moved in my own house on East North or East South.
Now, when you say bother you, what do you mean bother you?
As in wanting me to do stuff, as in go talk to Austin. I want you to go buy this for Austin. I want you to wire up for Austin. He always told me to be right there, and 2 occasions he wasn't there.
Why was he trying to get you to do this stuff for Austin?
Because he said that Austin is the one that killed Jessica.
That's what he said. He told you.
Mm-hmm.
While we're on this subject, Nikki, are you aware of a sexual encounter with Victoria and Ronnie Lear? What was it? Was it Ronnie Lear?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I want you to think.
I've heard.
I want you to think about this. That there, she's at your house,
Mm-hmm.
and I want you to think about this because this is so important.
Ronnie Lear and Austin look just alike to me. They favor a whole entire lot.
Ronnie Lear.
Ronnie Lear and Austin Leach favor a whole lot. I mean, facial features, everything. They favor a whole lot. Hair, everything. I heard of Victoria messing with Ronnie Lear.
How'd you hear it? I mean, because she's in your house.
Through the grapevine.
What kind of break? Tell me.
Venetia, basically.
Venetia told you what?
That she was messing with Ronnie Lear. That Victoria was messing with Ronnie Lear.
If Victoria told us that you set up an encounter with
No.
Ronnie Lear, that wouldn't be true?
No. Never.
Can you remember that though? I mean,
Yeah, I will remember that. I had a sexual encounter with her, and Quincy and Aubrey watched.
So you were. Say that again.
I was drinking. Me, Aubrey. Victoria wasn't a drinker. She probably drank a cooler or something, but that was about it. And she act goofy anyways, so she just irritated me, so she couldn't drink anyways. But we had a little thing where I done her, she done me,
Yeah.
and they watched.
Quincy.
And Aubrey.
Now let me get this straight. You and Quincy used to be an item in a way.
Yeah. No, not no item. Just have sex and go. Yeah.
All right. Now, but he was dating Tamara.
Hmm.
That was his woman.
And he slept with Wanda too.
One
Victoria's mama. Yeah. It was a bunch of sharing going around, for real. And Victoria wanted to be so much like me. She wanted to do everything that I done.
Right.
So, whatever I done, Victoria mostly done it.
How many boys do you think you turned her on to, though, be honest?
How many boys did I have her around that she messed with?
Yeah. I mean, 'cause see, it's a big difference, you know. If she's trying to mimic you understand?
Yeah.
Is she doing this because it's pleasing to you? You understand? Because she's trying to be like you?
I think she probably done it to try to be like I was being. So basically anybody that I messed with, she probably messed with too.
So how many of them guys would pay her?
They didn't pay her.
They pay you?
No, they paid.
Anybody ever pay any money for Victoria?
If she got any money, she got it for
Sexual
herself,
favor.
and she gave it to her mama. She never paid for anything in that house because I didn't have to pay for anything except electric
Wow.
and water, because I was on HUD.
Okay, so you've had a sexual encounter for a long time with Ronnie Lear.
He left me alone
Why?
because of Victoria.
Say, what do you mean by that?
Victoria moved out of my house
Right.
for about 2 or 3 weeks and moved back in with her mama. After that, me and Ronnie had no other dealings. He never called.
Why?
I don't know.
This is after
After.
Jessica's murder? Because she
Before.
resided with you.
Before. And then Victoria came back. But I never heard from him anymore.
Why?
I called his cell phone. He got his cell phone number changed.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because Victoria was better. Victoria done more or whatever. I mean, I don't know. And Victoria was with Venetia and
What do you mean?
a white girl. Venetia's the same way.
And she's a minor at that time too. So you saying Ronnie Lear having sex with her too?
Probably. I mean, he was into young girls. He's always been into young girls. After you get a certain age, Ronnie Lear, he don't want you anymore. He don't want you anymore. He likes it where you have, like, I guess, innocence, and if you learn too much before he learns it, he don't want to do it.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. Where are you living at the time
That he left me alone
that Jessica was murdered?
on 8th Street,
Okay, tell me that address.
614 South 8th.
Before you go into that, Lee, let's change tapes, cause it's got about 2 minutes, so.
Okay, you wanna,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and stop, and at this point it's 9:30, approximately 9:32, and we're gonna pause for a second or two to